What's up, guys? I'm Matt.
And I'm Jacob, and we are the CS Cast. All right, so I guess we've got 3 submissions this live stream, and one's from GraphicThug. Go give him a follow. We've also got Nasty BTW. You can also go give him a follow, and we got Maximum Sparky. They're all great submissions. We're very glad that we got these submissions. As good as we got them. Like it's really good for our first episode. So
Yeah, let's start over with GraphicThug. Definitely a unique kind of design. I like the way he's done it. Definitely not something you would see.
yeah,
It's still really cool.
it's really like you've got your own style, man, and I really appreciate it. Like a lot of people just sort of go off what they would see as an esports graphic designer, and you've sort of like stepped up and created your own theme. Like this is probably something that I'd take to even like doing personal projects and stuff like that. Like I wouldn't expect to see this in the esports community. Usually, like I guess esports designs are more I don't know. I'm gonna say crappy because this is like however many hours you spent on this. I don't remember the number, but it was a lot.
He said 60.
Like that's a lot
crazy.
of hours.
And like the fact that like he put like when he was doing the speed art, I'm like at the very beginning I didn't know like how he made this. Like it would just look like I was just confused, and then I watched him do it. It was actually really cool.
I actually like honestly, this is something that you should definitely take further and maybe even sell something like this. Like this is abstract art. This is not revamped like banner design. I mean, you're using it as that for now, which is like good to get you started, but honestly, take this higher. Like take this further. It's really good, man.
Yeah, like if you go like further like beyond esports, like you'll definitely make it. I mean, like there's no doubt, like the stuff that you're doing right now is incredible, and I like the stuff you're doing. The only tip that I guess I would give you is the fact that you're doing it in Photoshop, where I think Illustrator would be better as it's like a more vector based stuff.
Yeah.
So I think the lines would be a little bit smoother, and it'd be a little more higher quality if you did that, and then maybe put it in Photoshop after you're done to like I don't know, do whatever. But
honestly, it's really good, man. Yeah, I do agree with Matt because with Illustrator you got the Pathfinder, which is like it's better than using the like rectangle marquee and like the magnetic lasso and like everything else that you've been using, like the polygonal lasso or whatever. This is like if you use this in Illustrator or made this in Illustrator, it has all the capabilities and more.
It would just make it even better. Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean? Like it's amazing as it is, but like to go like I guess like one step more.
It's crazy.
It's awesome. I like it a lot. It looks really nice.
I would never have the time to do anything like this.
No, I honestly wouldn't either. It's
and
crazy.
Really, all it like I mean, this isn't gonna sound very good, but like you need to know the program to do this kind of stuff. Like if you don't know all the selections and everything else that you can do, like the polygonal selection and like everything else. This is not like you would not know how to do this. You'd have like maybe the creative mind to maybe draw it out and whatever, but like having the creative mind and the technological mind to know like how to do this in the program is just even better. Please go give this a like, a retweet, and a fave because this is something else. I'll leave the thing in the description as I said before. But yeah, okay. So like, I guess on the esports side, I'm gonna have to do a lower sort of scale, like a lower grade, only because it's not something you generally see in an esports design.
And that's not even bad to say, but like
yeah, it's not. It's a good thing.
I have to give it like probably like
I don't know. I probably honestly
on esports side I'd probably give it a 6.
Okay, well then I'm gonna sound like a dick.
Why were you gonna say?
Well, like I don't know. It's just I think
it's above average.
On an esports scale, maybe like time-wise, I guess it would be above average. But the only reason why I'd make it average or maybe like 0.5 below or so is because it's not what you'd see. Like you see these people doing crazy things for esports, and this is just not what you would see for someone that does like esports things. Like I watched another one of his videos, and it was like synergy. Oh,
the Tokyo one.
Yeah. Maybe 4.5, 5. but that's not bad. Like,
yeah, I agree.
it's also a good thing because that just gives you motivation to step up and get prints of these, man. Like, people will buy prints.
Prints of that, man. Like, honestly,
it's
crazy. I would buy a print of that.
Buy prints, man, or sell prints. Like,
sell prints. Like, I would buy that. I 100% buy it. Cause like it looks sick. It looks like something you would frame and like you would have, you know. We're done with the esports skills because I mean you can't really say anything else. It's not like the best esports banner.
Yeah, you see these people like doing all this like with stocks and everything. Like, this is more of like a modern art, man. It's something you gotta take further.
Anyways, this one out of 10, Jake, what do you give it?
Out of 10, all in all, as an art piece, I'd give this one probably high, like 8, 9, 10 maybe, because it's up there.
I wouldn't give it a 10.
I wouldn't give it a 10. It's not the best thing I've ever seen. Like, it sounds bad, but it's not something that's
I give it a 9. I give it a solid 9.
Yeah. 9's like, good because it's like gives you that motivation to get up to 10.
A 10. It's something to like improve on. You never want. Well, I guess you're working for the 10, but you don't want like a 10 like your first thing because you're not like working up to something. It's like not really motivation to do stuff, I guess. That really makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense.
Until you make $1 million off of your paintings or your art, it's not a 10. Okay.
So a 5 esports rating and a 9 usual rating.
Yeah, that's solid, man. This is actually like it's a great piece of work. It's something I could see in an art museum. It's something that I could honestly see framed up in someone's house or like even my house. Like, I'd buy a print of that, man. Just get
I'd buy a print
of
of it too. If you were selling prints of this on like a actual like banner, I'd buy it 100%. Nasty BTW, go give him a follow if you're watching. If you watch this on YouTube, go give him a follow. He definitely made some really cool shit right here.
This one's also crazy. Like,
this one looks so cool.
I don't know how you just like, I mean, the time and effort is put into this to like get it. Like, even the presentation, like he's got the like I guess the 1 point stroke it would be around the whole composition, and then he's got the text. Like, everything's good. The logo placement in the bottom corners, it's all great.
Yeah, the presentation looks sick too. Like, or not too. Like,
yeah.
I like the 3D work he did. I don't know, maybe did he make that himself? I have no clue if he made the skull himself.
Who knows? Even if he didn't, it's
definitely cool the way he incorporated everything. The only thing I'd give him as like a tip, I guess, maybe make the colors a little bit different, like on the social media links and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Make those a little bit like more, I guess, stand out. Like, I guess, because you can't really see them as well as you can see like Venus or Nox or.
Yeah. I like the font, whether you made it yourself or found it. I like the font. I like all the effects that you put into it. Maybe something to make the text a little more stand out. Other than that, it's great. I have no time to do this, honestly.
No, me neither, man. The logo too. The only thing I'd have to say with like the logo maybe would I like the logo. I love the logo. It looks really nice, but like it just has like the aux down there.
Yeah.
Which I think you could like incorporate that a little bit better.
Honestly, probably what I would have done is taken the orange aux and brought it down to there, just so that they have like a little bit of a connection. Just because, I don't know what font that is. Maybe like Impact or something. I couldn't name the font, but it's just like it looks a little out of place.
Yeah.
But honestly, maybe if you just had the V there. Just the big V with the 3D. But if you wanted to add something, I'd probably make it the aux that you had on the banner, just because it would more like connect a little bit better.
Yeah, I agree.
But other than that, it looks great.
It looks sick. I like the presentation. I like the 3D work. I like everything. The only tips, I guess, like I said, was the social media and the aux and the logo.
Yeah, it looks great. I'm gonna give it a fave while I'm at it. 1 to 10, or 0 to 10, I guess. 10 being the best thing I've ever seen. I'd probably say like 7, maybe 8, like a little bit above average.
I give it like a 7.5. You know.
Yeah.
It's just like, the only thing I guess like that threw
let's say 5's average.
5. Okay, yeah, 5 is average.
Like, is that like
Five-
mid, right?
Yeah, 5 is average, and it's like above average. It's way above average.
It's like 7, 7.5. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just definitely like it's not the best thing I've ever seen. Only because it's, I guess, like esports design, right? Like you don't go in like to a museum, like an art museum, and see like an esports banner hanging up there. Like like the best thing I would ever see is probably an actual art piece that's been printed and like things like that. But all in all,
yeah, like all in all, like it's definitely something that like
yeah, like
sick.
if
Like,
if I was grading like an esports like on an esports scale, I'd be up to like a 9.
9.5. Definitely.
Yeah,
like it's just like little tweaks you get.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't know. And yeah, like Jake said, like definitely something like a museum or like an art gallery, like that would be the best thing you could see. But
Yeah.
like esports, I mean, it definitely looks sick, but like it's not. I guess like it kind of sounds a little bit like rude or whatever, but like it's not the best thing, you know.
Yeah, like
There's definitely room for improvement.
yeah, and as
I'm
we
not saying like it's bad, but like
yeah,
it's really good.
it's like in an esports sense, it's something that someone on a gaming team or who like has a gaming career would like. Like this is something that they would pay for. Like it's really good. And whether or not you're charging for this, I definitely think you should be, and probably above average prices as well. Because this is something that like it wouldn't be a free. Oh yeah, I'll give you a free banner. Like this is not a free piece of work. This is like
a whole like.
this is like something you would buy from a studio, and you're I don't know whether you're on a studio, but either way, this is great work. Right. So this is his Twitter. Should I make this full screen?
No.
Okay, yeah, it looks fine. Yeah, I'll just move this over, and then I'll just take his picture here. Actually, yeah. All right. Oh. Okay.
You should have saved this before, man.
I'm sorry, man.
It's okay. Don't worry about it.
Blah blah blah. Okay.
We'll do the esports side first, Jake. Like rating, I guess, like
Yeah.
and stuff like that, and then we'll do like an actual.
Yeah, and like just keep in mind this guy has been a friend of ours for a while, and he just sort of started this kind of stuff.
Oh, can you show me the other logo he made before?
I don't have it.
Oh, you don't have it?
I don't have it.
He, not to be rude, but the other logo he had before was a 2D logo, and it was definitely not the best thing.
Oh, yeah. I know what you're talking about.
It was not
okay,
good.
so I run Ruthless GFX. It's just it's a esports graphics company. It's got 19.3K on Twitter. It's nothing big, but I've been talking to him for a while. We've been playing COD with him for a while. We've been friends for a while.
Yeah, he's a good friend of ours.
Yeah. And I remember he was like interested because I sort of did like the whole graphics thing, and Matt was into it, and everyone else was. So he made up his own logo. It wasn't bad. It was his first one. If you saw my first piece of art, you'd probably laugh at it too. It's really not.
The MCL.
Yeah, it was the MCL. No. I can't even remember. There was so many, and they're all bad. Like it was horrible.
Remember the ice cream one?
Oh god, yeah, that was great, dude. Man. Oh my god.
What was my first one? I think I made a video motivational Monday.
Yeah.
I had my first one.
Either way. Okay, so we got our things put up here. I have his thing on Twitter here. That's his Twitter account. You can go give him a follow. He's a great guy. Oh, here's the tweet. Very proud to announce that I'm sponsored by graphic designer and great friend. This is my account. I'm not going to get into depth with all this, but anyways, well, let's get into this. Ratings.
All right, for esports.
Let's just judge it first.
Judge it.
And
Okay.
then we'll rate it. Like tell him what he could do. Tell him what he. Yeah.
Okay. Yes. I'm sorry. So it's pretty cool for 3D one. There's definitely room for improvement.
It honestly, I think like the only work that we saw from him was his first logo, and
to show us this, it's crazy.
Yeah, like I've only seen what he had his first piece, and it was 2D, made on Photoshop, made with probably the pen tool or something. Like, it wasn't the greatest thing he could have done.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't what he.
No, it was pretty bad, and to be honest, I'm not even being mean. It's honestly your first work. It's not good. Like my first work was shit, and it's not really the best word to use, but it was really bad. And this, like, comparing the two, like his first logo and like what he made, like now.
I was just mind blown when I saw this, because like I saw his first work. I'm like, man, this is disappointing. And then like, what is this? Like, how'd you get to this? And I mean, YouTube does a great measure, man. Like, you can watch like 4 YouTube videos and make something pretty cool. It's like, it's a great, like, it's like school, man. You can watch
basically
you can watch like classes on there. It's pretty good.
Personally, I probably learned more from YouTube tutorials than I learned from like my media arts class.
Yeah, so judging it wise, it looks really good. I like the Lightroom, I guess you can call it, that you used in Cinema 4D. I
like the shine, like how, like, I guess like the
that's the Lightroom. That's the Lightroom.
Like has on it, and I like that.
The Lightroom gives it that effect, because basically what the Lightroom does is it makes like artificial light, and there's like a background and a foreground that makes all the shadows and stuff, and he's got all this. This probably took like 2 hours to render, considering his computer is probably not the greatest that it could be. And as for the font that he used, it probably should have been a little different, but like it's hard to download fonts, man. Like, who wants to go through all that work to download a font? Like, and it doesn't look bad.
No, it doesn't look bad at all. I think it's really good. There's not really, I guess like the lettering could be like better. But nothing really. I mean, everything there actually looks really nice.
Probably the only thing I would end up changing is making the whole sort of composition a little bit smaller and condensed, and then having, like, you see his banners kind of cutting it off. It's maybe that's his style. I don't know. Maybe it just didn't fit. But like, I think you could have exported this render into Photoshop and then added some more effects, like some particles, maybe just some like basic stocks on the side. Like, it looks really clean, man. It just, if it was a little bit smaller maybe, and maybe it had your social media stuff on it, it looks good. For the ratings,
esports wise, Jake, what do you give it? Like, remember, 5's the average.
Number 5's the average. Okay, so like an average, like cheap little like the average esports banner you would see. I think it's a little above average, to be honest, because it's 3D and it's a lot of work put into it.
I give it. What did we give the other guy? The
9.
What?
We gave the other guy 9. Yeah. Nasty we gave 9, and we give the other guy.
Nasty we gave you a 9 on the esports.
His was phenomenal, man. He put.
His was. That was sick.
It wasn't just like, okay. Anyways,
I talked about
that. This one I'd probably give 7.
I give it a 7.5. That's what I was gonna say.
7.5. The only reason I give you a 7 is because this is your second piece of art, and there's a few like little tweaking things that could get you up to around a 9, and then it's not something I'd see in an art museum, so it's not a 10 for sure. But great job, great effort, great time put in. It looks really good. I like it.
Yeah, it's a solid 7.5.
Yeah.
What do you think, like, an actual like total though?
Like, all in all, as an art piece.
All in all.
I can see this actually as a poster, like people getting this as a poster, maybe with their own name on it, but I could see it being printed as a poster. So maybe 7, 6, 7.
I give it like, almost sound like a dick, but like you said before, but I probably give it like, I guess
like as an overall, like 5. Yeah, like it's above average as an all in all sort of thing, because like an average art piece would just be like a poster, would it not? Like, what's an average art piece?
Average art piece would probably be like a 2D,
like just a poster, right?
Yeah,
so like I think it's 3D, so that puts it up like at least 1. And then it's visually appealing, which I think it would put up at least another 1. So I'm saying maybe 7. Like I
give it a 6.5.
Yeah. That's
I'm
all.
not trying to be like a dick. Like honestly,
No.
like, I know the guy. He's a good friend.
Yeah.
He's a.
It's his
well
second
friend,
piece
and
of art. I totally agree.
I'm just trying to be like, I don't know, I'm being a critic, but like,
Yeah.
I'm just giving my honest opinion. I think it, like, definitely esports wise, it looks incredible. I think it looks awesome, but all in all wise, I don't. I just give it a 6.5. I don't know.
Yeah, it's honestly, I wouldn't really see it as a art piece in a museum, but it's something that you put time into, and it's a piece of art. So the rating we gave you, I think, is fair, and it just gives you more motivation to get back up there. Anyways, all in all, it's great art. All three of our submissions were really great today.
They're all great.
We appreciate you guys actually doing this for us because we were scared we weren't going to have any submissions for our first episode, but you guys brought it to us, and we really appreciate that.
I like all three of the art pieces. They all have like their own unique, I guess, style to them, and I really like that the most.
Yeah. It was really great. Nasty's was prime, like he rocked that one out, and then the other GraphicThug.
Well, GraphicThug's was the unique one, right?
Yeah, GraphicThug's was his own style, man. Like he had his. You're gonna make it one day, man. You're gonna make it as an artist, not even as
honestly.
an
I think all of them can make it. Like
definitely. Esports wise, I wouldn't see it. I even
just like personally to like, I mean, this is just my personal opinion. I don't think you should really do stuff for esports.
Like, get the hell out of there, man. It's a trap. Like, you don't get a lot of money, and you put too much work. Like, you put too much time into your work, and you get trapped with like $15 for a banner. Like,
and it just keeps coming. It sounds great at the time, man, but like,
yeah,
I suggest getting out of there.
Honestly, get out of there, cause like I was stuck in there. I was actually pretty happy with it, and then like kids ask for stuff for free, and you're like, well, maybe, and then like you've knocked the price down like a few dollars, and you feel like really bad because you're putting lots of time into your work, and like, I just get out of there, man. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm actually like working on my website for a personal like business, so I just want to get out of there. I suggest that you do the same, because your art can make it. You gotta keep going, man. So all in all, thank you guys so much for submitting your work. It was really great. We had some great submissions this week, and hopefully we have the same next week. You guys will all go far. I hope we weren't like too harsh on your ratings, but it's just more motivation to keep yourself going. Anyways, once again, my name's Jake.
And I'm Matt, and we're the CS Cast.